Welcome everyone here. We have Arun sir with us. He is the one who has been sharing his knowledge with thousands of trainers across the globe. And he is the one who has been helping n number of people to come out of their own issues unknowingly. He is doing it so beautifully that people are not even aware that their healing has been done. And he is helping so many of us to come become a trainer. He has been working as a CEO with training training tree.
Yeah.
He's working, he has taken thousands of trainer together for making this possible for everyone, that people are enhancing their knowledge and jointly helping each other in the association of trainers. So let's welcome Arun sir with us. Hello Arun sir, how are you?
Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much for your nice words, Asnaya.
So I would like to ask you today, as in we are here on this platform, the digital platform, and
Yes.
at this time of COVID, that something should be inspiring for us. And I know you have always been working like an
Mm,
inspiration, even to me and many more.
mm.
So what is that you had always, got inspired with? And how did you started your journey as a trainer?
Okay. So may I answer the second one first and first one next, right? So when you talk about how I started my journey, well, I would like to tell you a story. So there was a small pond, and in that pond there was one very young boy, and he was drowning. Someone jumped in the pond and saved the child. And when he came out with the child, everyone clapped, applauded, and then everyone praised him like anything for his courage, because the pond was quite deep and it was like jo dal jaisa hota hai waisa. So people said, "Wow, you've done a great job, wonderful." And then they started saying that you are so courageous and this and that. He heard for few seconds and then he said, वो सब बाद में, पहले मेरे को बताओ धक्का किसने मारा था मुझे. So my journey was also a dhakka, because in 1996 or somewhere, I was working with New India Assurance on their panel as share recovery agent. And then I got a news that in India also DMAT system for shares is going to start. That means the end of my business. So I said, अब तो ठीक है, बेरोजगार हो जाना है, तो अब देखते हैं क्या करना है next. So I started looking at things that what else I can do, create a list and tried various fields. एंड एक एक दो दो कर करते 10-11 पॉइंट ऐसे हो गए कि आई कैन डू दिस, एक्टिंग, मॉडलिंग, वॉइस ओवर, दिस दैट, ट्रेनिंग, एंकर एंड लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. अब समस्या हो गई कि बहुत सारी चीजें,
Yeah.
एंड कौन सा रखूं कौन सा छोड़ूं. And it was at that point of time my father told me that, Arun, don't get confused, do only one thing, but focus on that one thing, but which one to choose from. So finally deletion karte karte ultimately I came to two. One was teaching public speaking, because that was a top item in my SWOT, that your public speaking is good. And second was you know anything related to modern technology or something, because it was not my qualification, it was my interest. So I thought about two things. I said, one is I can try with public speaking, and two, I can start teaching people how to operate a computer, because in those days even that was big thing. In the sense, I was little ahead of times. Not many people were knowing, and I was better off than them. So I started these two. I thought that computer teaching will work and public speaking will die, because it's a technology age. And can you imagine what happened? It went the other way around. Why? Because new generation learned computer on their own. So
Mm.
all clients I got was buddhas who wanted to communicate to their kids in US, and not really willing to pay high. So that business didn't work, but this public speaking thing worked. And then I got a call from Franklin Institute through my friend Ajit Kamath, and I was invited there. So I enrolled with them, 3 years with them. Then another 3, then I thought that enough of youngsters now, corporate. So I got associated with Pragati Software, 3 years on their platform. I did a lot of corporate training. And then I was invited by ICBI, Image Consulting Business Institute, again on their panel. And then I said, bhai, bahut ho gaya, now khud ka kuch karna hai. So I started freelancing as well as Training Tree, where I started my training business also as myself as a trainer. So that is the long journey in short.
That's so amazing that someone behind you just created that kind of environment, and that was the reason that you had to come in this journey.
Yes, 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 yes.
Believe me, but this journey has helped thousands of trainers. We really look upon you that yes, if we need some help, some assistance, that you are there, that we can come, we can connect with. It's I'm really thankful to that very incident in your life so that you can come out as a trainer, as a train the trainer person who really can train well.
Actually, in reality, I don't even realize what I mean. I think that I'm just doing my job. I'm blessed what I can do. It's only when people like you tell me that there is so much of impact that I realize that, wow, then I really feel good that, okay, really, when you are saying that, yes, maybe that I'm doing something great. And it makes me really feel happy because business सबको करना होता है, काम सबको करना होता है, but a business where you can make your money at the same time you can do something nice for someone else, it's a wonderful feeling, right?
That's so true.
And you had a second question, right? That
Yeah, I
was
would like to know that what exactly would you like to guide us at this time?
okay.
There are so many trainers and they have been going through a lot. Some of them are
Yes.
feeling frustrated. Some of them are looking for a career. So what would you like to guide us at
Okay.
this time?
So again, as I'm a trainer, I will answer a question with a question, right? So I want you to have a look at it
Yeah.
and tell me what is that you are able to look. What is there?
I'm able to see as a face of a dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make it a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it a little better. Now, what does it look like?
Dot. A single.
Dot.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Now, have you noticed something interesting has taken place? There was such large sheet of paper with
Yeah.
a lot of white space, and what we look at is this small dot,
Yes.
right? And that's what is my message.
Mm.
Say, if white space is positivity,
Yeah.
if white space is possibilities, and the black spot is negative, or the black spot is the problems or hurdles, right? So which is bigger and where is our focus? So we are human beings, right? The bigger portion is the opportunities. Problems, hurdles are there, no doubt about it. They're severe, no doubt about it. Usually it is small, this time it is bigger, but still it cannot be as big as opportunities. And secondly, our nature. Where are we looking at? Are we looking at problems or are we looking at solutions? So my thought, my suggestion, my advice, whatever you call it, will be that focus on this white portion. Focus on opportunities. Focus on what we can still do even in this kind of situation. So I agree that a lot of things cannot be done. We cannot go out of our house. There are a lot of kind of activities or training, let's say outbound training and things like that cannot be done, right? So you can't fly to other city. All those limitations are there. I absolutely agree. But can we also look at the positive side of it, that what can be done? So trainers fraternity in a way is fortunate one, because as you can see, a lot of training can happen online also. Right now we are able to connect online like this, lot of training. And not only that, you can just conduct your training the way you were doing before. Actually you can do better. Why? I remember that once I announced a training at Chembur, and I got response from few people, अरे यार सब अंधेरी में सब एक्टिविटी चलती है, चेंबूर कौन जाएगा? right? So getting 20 people at Chembur was a difficult task for me. And here what happens, I get not only people from Chembur and Andheri, but I got people from Cochin, Coimbatore, Vadodara, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, and not just that. I mean, entire Mumbai is mine, entire India is mine. And if you look at the other side, the Western country, there also so many Indians are there. So even they would like a training to be conducted by an Indian. So my market has suddenly expanded. It has become so big. So Mumbai, smaller place than Mumbai, bigger place than Mumbai. Everything is. Another thing, earlier, how many people I could handle in one session? Hardly 20, 20, 30. Now you can handle very large number of people also. So is it not a great scope? Of course, I again agree that there is a lot of competition. There is still other people, those people who want to take training may also have difficulty. They may not be in the willingness to pay right now, but things will settle down and all these things will work out. Only thing that is important is our competency. Am I competent? So I was probably competent in the classroom, but the moment the platform has shifted, am I not? So suppose you are habituated of driving a car and suddenly you are given a truck or aeroplane. What do? You don't know how to fly it. So that is where we have to learn the new technology with help of which we can do a good job as much or better than what we were doing before. So that's what I think.
So true. You have made it so easy for us to know that we should focus on the wider space, not that one negative. And this is a trend of our mind as well. We focus on negative more than the positive aspect of life. Even this is there.
That's so
So,
natural, but then we have to come out of it.
yeah. What is your missions, Arun sir? That how do you take your mission further, and how we can be a part of your mission to, take it further as well. So I would like you to explain it more so that all our viewer also can see and understand that what is the mission of your life and how you taking it further.
Are you sure you want to listen to this?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because मेरा जो मिशन है ना वो अनियन के जैसा है. प्याज के छिलके की जगह से परत पे परत निकलने वाली है. That's why I'm warning you. Are you ready to hear it out? Okay. So एक छोटा सा नाम है मेरे मिशन का, Enjoy Life. Now enjoy life कैसे करोगे? Lot of ingredients are required to enjoy life. One major ingredient that you require is your earning. Earning कैसे करोगे? Earning के लिए you have to be efficient, you have to be effective. So that is where training comes into picture and education comes into picture. And when we talk of training and education, one factor that pains me a lot is the interior India, where the quality of education is very low. Forget about the students, even the quality of teachers, their own knowledge. I mean, the kind of spelling they write, the kind of framing of sentences. Acha, chalo, English mein I can understand that they can't do it, but in their mother tongue. So a local teacher in their mother tongue committing so many mistakes, और वो खुद mistake कर रहे हैं तो student को क्या सिखाएंगे? In fact, that will be multiplied. You know, our job as a trainer, teacher, facilitator, whosoever you are, it's a very responsible job. Why? Suppose I have a session in which there are 20 people. 20 I'm taking on a very smaller side. Suppose I have 20 people and I taught them something and they believed in me, they had a faith in me and they accepted it. And suppose it was wrong. It was wrong, but they accepted. So I'm telling them a wrong spelling of something and they said, कि नहीं अरुण ने बोला तो सही होगा. So these 20 people will go out and at least 6, 7, 8 out of them will teach someone else. So these people will teach another 20 people, and then they will, so in turn, if you look at it, it gets multiplied. And very soon you are covering thousands and lakhs of people. So one wrong information going from me is multiplying to what a great, so am I feeling responsible for that? And that is where I feel that these teachers who are committing mistakes, who are not so much, efficient themselves, what is that they are teaching to the students and what the students will go ahead. And that is where a lot of reform is required. So when you talk of dream or mission, this is the mission, this is the dream, that right from this entire channel where we are able to impart wonderful education to the student through teachers. And for the teachers, we need to have trainers who can teach the teachers themselves, first of all, master trainers, and then moving ahead, trainers and facilitators for the corporate world also, so that it's not just the school education and it should go beyond further. And in terms of education, I would like to have a dream that let's have a complete reform. So one vision that is in my mind is that can we segregate teaching and examination? So in my view, there should be one institute that just does the teaching, that's all. And they have their own goodwill or a negative goodwill. अच्छा कर रहे हैं या खराब कर रहे हैं. And there should be another institute which takes exam. They do only examination and certification. कि कहीं से भी पढ़ के आओ, आप इंटरनेट पे पढ़ के आओ, XYZ इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़ के आओ, ये हमारा एग्जाम है, एग्जाम दे दो, पास हो गए तो आपका सर्टिफिकेट ले लो. That is the dream which I'm looking at, and this is where I want association of everyone, including you and all the viewers, that can we do something collectively? Can we raise this voice? Examination system में देखता हूँ कि मार्क्स के पीछे लोग भाग रहे हैं, दौड़ रहे हैं, मुझे रोना है. मार्क्स मेरे ख्याल में खाली स्टूडेंट के लिए नहीं है, टीचर के लिए भी है कि आप ठीक से पढ़ाए कि नहीं पढ़ाए. सो एनी लर्निंग इज बोथ साइड्स. इट्स नॉट ओनली द स्टूडेंट, इट्स नॉट द टीचर अलोन, it's the combination of both of them. So ye jugalbandi karna, that is what is needed.
So true, so true. I agree with you. And of course, many of our viewers will join in it. This is the purpose. As in, the Asneha show has a reason. Why did I start it? It has a reason that we should be able to connect with the people whom we could not bring in limelight. It's a small initiative of mine, but each person, I believe, has something to train or teach to the other person. And if we have these kind of people together and we can influence someone's life, isn't it a great idea to help and jointly become a limelight? That's my purpose, that why I started the Asneha show. And this was the reason behind it, that each one of us who has something to inspire, you know, everyone has a life and everyone has gone ups and downs in the life. Nobody could get a simple life, you know, on a platter to live, whether that's a successful person or a failure person. But if a successful person who has taken success through his ups and downs and could motivate himself or herself and reach at a level, of course every successful person would like to share their ups and downs. And when somebody who could not get success is listening it, they can get inspired that yes, this is, if he can do it, I can do it. This was my main purpose, to get into the Asneha show and make it that the sound should not come only with your voice. It should come from deep in your heart. So when you are speaking from your heart, you can reach millions and billions of hearts. So that's how we have got connected and we started inspiring people. And I'm sure you can count me in this, because I still remember when I was very young, like 4th, 5th standard I was in. At that time, I used to think that let's connect to the villages. Let's teach them, you know. I always wanted, because I'm hardcore naturopath. You must have seen in my video, very much naturopathy. So I used to feel that we should open the naturopathy center in each village where people can come, they can learn. I'm there to train them and they can learn it and practice it. If I'm thinking in that way and you also have something related to that, we really can do wonders when we are collectively working together. So you can count me in.
Absolutely. And I would like to endorse what you said. Number one, we can learn from anybody and everybody. I learned my time management from my peon, because he was so punctual. 10 o'clock means 10 o'clock, not 1 minute before, not 1 minute late. So everybody teaches us. Another thing which you said is very nice, that we don't know, that I may think that I'm just a very ordinary person and I know very little, but there may be someone for whom even that much is good enough. And if we share and the person is getting benefited, I think we should all contribute. And when you're doing such a good work, I feel very good. And especially your yoga, mental, peace, and all those initiatives, they are wonderful. आज के ज़माने में ये सब चीज़ों की बहुत ज़रूरत है. And when you're doing this work, it really gives me a great pleasure inside. बहुत सुकून मिलता है देख के सुन के.
I'm really feeling so blessed. Yesterday only I got a compliment from someone. He said the moment you start speaking, we are feeling relaxed and we are also feeling peaceful. And that was such a great compliment for me. So I was thinking, wow.
So let me also give you one compliment. So one compliment is for your smile. You have got a very natural smile. And the other compliment is your aura. The aura is so soothing that everyone would like to, get connected. You feel cool and calm, as your fans told you. You really feel good because that aura reflects, and it's wonderful. And I wish that you keep on, bringing that kind of peace, calm in the life of millions of people.
That's what we need blessing for.
Yes.
Okay. Now I would like to know, what is the success mantra, which is called Arun Success Mantra? Yours.
Lot of things, lot of people contribute. But one factor that I found very important, especially in the role of a trainer, actually it could be good in any person's, any profession or any life goal. But in training especially, I found it very useful, is empathy. I remember when I was the president of Lions Club of Shivaji Park, there were a lot of meetings we were supposed to attend. I'm using the word supposed to attend because वो दिल नहीं होता था attend करने का, लेकिन position holder हो तो आपको करना पड़ता था. और दिल क्यों नहीं करता था? Not that speakers were good. There were wonderful speakers and the wonderful content, but many times their presentation was not up to the mark. So even though what they are talking is sense, but the way it was being delivered, repetitive, boring, monologue. So not only me, many others, we used to get bored. And sitting there in the audience, I always used to think that by chance, because on those days मुझे पता नहीं था कि ये एक दिन मैं भी इस साइड में होऊंगा क्या. By chance, if I am on that side, I will ensure that not a single person in my audience should get bored like this. And that was a kind of built up that created inside. And when I started my training career, that concern always remained there subconsciously, that while I'm delivering my lecture or training or whatever, my subconscious mind keeps on observing my audience, that how they probably are feeling. Are they getting bored? Are they comfortable? Are they enjoying or not? And that paid a rich dividend, because people really feel good, they enjoy, they feel free to talk. So in facilitation, what we want is more than the trainer, it is the participant who should be talking. And when they feel that, yes, here is a person who understands my problems, who understands my situation, then they talk. And many times their problem is solved not because I'm giving a solution, but just because they got a platform to talk. And secondly, what happens is that there is a perception, and the perception says that when they feel that, okay, here is a person who can understand my situation, then they also believe that this fellow may have solution to my problem. The reality is I may or may not have solution, but they strongly believe that no, Arun ke paas solution hoga because he could understand my situation. And then they have trust, and then they attend the session. उनका दिल लगा रहता है, उनको एक hope होती है कि नहीं मुझे कुछ अच्छा मिलेगा. And when you go with positive mind, whether it is given by me, whether it is given by co-participants, or it is just your thought process which is churned out and you discover on your own, but you get the solution. And in the evening when they go back, they go so satisfied. अरे सर आपने तो मेरा बहुत बड़ा solution कर दिया. मैं बोलता हूँ मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. Or thanks to the concept of empathy, I just looked at it, that are you comfortable? Are you getting what you want? And the universe created that energy which actually gave the solution to you. So it is the universe which gives you solution. It's not me. It's you call it God, Khuda, जो आपको नाम देना है, but it is that power that gives you solution. All you need to do is relax your mind, allow it to, ponder, and allow it to enter that solution. वो solution को अंदर आने दो, बस उतना ही करना है, और उतना कर दिया तो people get their solution most of the time.
Amazing. It's so beautifully said, sir. Because I even feel that if somebody is looking for something, I was sharing in the morning when we were doing it for Facebook, I was just sharing that, a teacher comes when the student is ready. If
Yes.
anybody who is looking for some answer, whether that specific person is expert in that field or not, but if the student has come there, very that person will be able to deliver the knowledge or the wisdom which the seeker is seeking. So whenever a student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Absolutely. और यदि इसका उल्टा देखें तो that is also equally true, that यदि एक छोटे से बच्चे का 6 महीने का बच्चा है, उसकी मर्जी नहीं है तो उसको एक बूंद दूध भी नहीं पिला सकते. उसके मुंह में डाल सकते हैं, वो थूक देगा, पिएगा नहीं. तो एक नॉर्मल पर्सन को, ग्रोन अप पर्सन को आप जबरदस्ती क्या और कैसे सिखा सकते हो? नॉट पॉसिबल. इट इज देयर विलिंगनेस दैट हैज टू बी देयर. सो एब्सोल्युटली एंडोर्स योर थॉट्स.
सो ट्रू. बिकॉज़ हम छोटे थे तो मम्मी कहती थी कि आप घोड़े को तालाब तक तो ले जा सकते हो, पर आप जबरदस्ती उसको पानी नहीं
पिला सकते.
If he wants to drink it, he will. But if he does not want, you cannot do anything forcefully.
Yes, that is the ancient wisdom around us, and especially in India, we are so fortunate कि हमारे पास इतना treasure है इस wisdom का. All we need to do is open our eyes, look here and there, and grab it.
That's what I have given the name of this conversation: teachers, trainer, treasure. So even teachers who have came in our life, they had something to ponder upon us. And we were there as an empty vessel to take it. And that's the reason they could fill it up. If I have a lot of ego and I'm thinking, no, I know better than him, of course I'll not be able to take what he is there to give me. And that's the reason we say the teacher's trainer treasure. They are the valuable things which is we can't even think of, that how much they are important. Even today, like I believe in all my masters, if I just close my eyes and I just with my pure heart, if I'm asking, give me some help, and I'll feel anyone will pop up as in the real guide, because I'm truly connecting to the nature.
Yes.
I believe you remember that day when we had a conversation on digital platform FB, and I was suddenly going through something that I want to speak someone who really can guide me, and suddenly we got connected. You sitting in Mumbai, I'm sitting in Delhi, but we still got connected with the blessing of digital media, and we could speak each other. That means I had something to ask, and the universe and the nature knew that you the right person to connect with. Unknowingly we got connected and you were available and I wanted to speak with you. So that's how truly a teacher can sense that what is to be asked and to be given. And
Asna, I'm interrupting you. Just meet my wife. Say hi to her.
Sure, sir. It's my pleasure. Hi. Hello, how are you? Love to see you. He has been, कहते हैं कि हर व्यक्ति के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ होता है. So I'm feeling so blessed that I could see you. You're the one who is training him very well. Nice to meet her as well. Yeah, tell me. So what is that you really want us to focus upon? As a student, when you find a new student who has just entered in your training, he might be a trainer or something, but how do you, guide them? What is the first thing that you would like to ask them, that you work on this? How do you find it and how do you give them, or, जैसे कहते हैं ना, कुम्हार घड़ा बनाता है तो एक बार मारता है, फिर अंदर से उसे सहलाता है, मतलब उसको ठीक करता है, फिर मारता है, फिर उसे ठीक करता है. So I just want to know, what is the secret of yours? How do you handle your student? It will help me too.
I don't really think there is any secret at all. It is very simple. First of all, as you rightly said, that the student has to be ready. If student is not ready, आप कितने भी बड़े trainer हो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, right? Second thing which the effort which I make is, first thing which I try to do is make them feel comfortable. Make them feel that yes, whatever I do is being accepted. It can be, it is okay to do anything. Once they feel comfortable, then they start talking, then they share what are their issues, and then it helps any trainer like me to focus on what they want. Now that is where I would like to give that suggestion which I think you are seeking for every trainer is, there is a concept which I call as vomiting. So I ask trainers, don't vomit. So what is this vomiting? Vomiting is that when I leave my home or when I have to start a session, I pre-decide that this is what I want to deliver today. This is what I want to teach today.
So true.
Downloading everything that I prepare.
So true.
If vomiting, should do.
So you want to say that one should not keep on speaking without even understanding
Equivalent in
what they need.
will. So what they need is what I need to understand and deliver only that much. You don't have to deliver everything because they won't be able to digest it. So all I need to do is understand that this is the specific requirement of this particular person or group, deliver only that much, focus only on that much, and make it as easy, as simple as possible. Theories are available. Google is available. Why someone would come to you? Because even Google is not easy to read. You search and you get so much of a result, overdose of information, that you don't know whether my right information is where. So that is where the teacher trainer has to do their role. Simplify it, make it simple, make it easy for them to grasp, understand, and get convinced. Influencing this is our job. They should get convinced that yes, this is what I need to do. And once you are able to do that, it really works for them. And if they are happy, they get benefited, your job is done.
So nice. Exactly, this happens when we are aware about it. That's so amazing. So Arun sir, how can we connect you? We need your Gmail address and your Facebook ID and of course your phone number, whatever you feel comfortable in. So that my
Definitely.
viewers who really find to get connect with you, so they can connect with you if they are looking for joining your workshops and to know more, because I know you are the treasure. So you are everything
Thank
to me,
you.
teacher,
Thank you.
trainer, and of course treasure. So if they would like to connect with you, how they can connect with
So fortunately, I have a surname that is not so common, Chitlangia.
you?
So even if you forget anything, if you remember Chitlangia and Google, somewhere I will appear. But well, to be more specific, all of you can take down my number. It is 99200300412. 99200300412. And email ID is also very easy, arun.chitlangia@gmail.com.
Great.
So that's
I'll
it.
put both in the comment as well.
Sorry?
I'll put both of them in the comment
Oh,
as well.
wow. That would be so great.
Right.
So nice of you.
So, sir, now I would like to know what is the right time to connect with you? Have you kept some OPD times that this time anyone can call me up, or it's always good to give you a message and fix up an appointment and then connect with you?
So for me, morning 10 o'clock till 11 in the night, all are good time. Whenever I'm in the session, I'm not likely to pick up the phone. So, but nowadays technology is there. So I will have the missed call history. I will call back or you can call back again. So anytime that way.
Amazing, sir. It has been a lovely experience to connect with you and speak with you. And I'm really thankful to all the digital media to connect and make it so easy for us to connect with you. And I'm sure all my viewers would like to say thanks to you. And we are really grateful that you could spare your precious, priceless time with us.
So I'm so happy receiving these compliments from you and your wishes from viewers' behalf. So it makes me feel excellent, very good. And let me also give you one compliment that I have been through many such interviews or online sessions, but the way you have conducted it, it's fabulous. मजा आ गया, बहुत कंफर्टेबल फील हुआ, बहुत जो मैं दिल की बात बोलना चाहता था वो मुझे अच्छी तरह से बोलने का मौका मिला. So I'm very, very happy with it.
That's the passion about it, sir. We need to be very, very natural, because in acting or in artificial world, we have all the actors and that media that Bollywood is working. We are natural person. This is coming from the heart, that I am speaking from my heart and I'm connecting with people to give them something through me. And when we have so many treasure around us, like you, one of them, I could connect with you and I could find out, yes, I've got ample of knowledge from you. Why not share it with the viewer? And this time of COVID, when everybody is home, they can see something. They can at least see it again and again, and they can learn something. Yes, this is one person get inspired, my job is done. So that's the only
Noble
reason that we
thoughts.
naturally work for it. And we inspire people also. Be natural, be authentic, be simple, because it is the real treasure of us. That's what I believe.
Agreed.
So thank you so much for coming, sir. And thank you
Most
so much
welcome.
for making us meet with Mrs. Arun as well. We would love to invite you once again, because I'm planning to do one more program. I think after watching her with you, I thought that we should do something which will be specifically how to be in happy relationship, because I could see her vibes and your vibes were so gelling together. I'm sure you must be a very happy couple. Touch wood.
Thank you.
Why I'm saying this, suddenly I just got to know we should arrange a very beautiful talk with both of you together, and then we'll be talking only about relationship and relationship together. So
Excellent.
yes, we will. I will personally invite her for that as well. And let's spread happiness. I need your support in us, and
Always with you.
I'm all
Always.
there for your mission. You can count upon me. Even I'll ask all my people, because we have a group, the Asnya Show. We are there on YouTube as well. We will invite the people who are interested to join hand together. Let's take it a bigger mission together. Let's
Agreed.
help each other. That's the
Absolutely.
better way in this time of COVID, that we are being more selfless. We are coming more openly to the social society to do something socially. It's not just for the society, it is more we will grow. Once we start teaching, this is my perception. Earlier, I used to be little, I used to think little. I used to say, no, what am I getting out of it? What am I getting out of it? But I have seen a shift in my own self as well. When I've started giving, I don't even know where am I getting from, but it is coming. This is a real gratitude. This is the real gratefulness which is coming from inside. And since then, I stopped asking that what am I getting? Because I feel I'm so thankful. I have so much. I can't even think that what do I need before even thinking
Abundance.
I need this. Yeah, before even thinking that I need this, I get it. I'm feeling goosebumps in my body. You can feel that. When you really feel grateful, you really, blossom from inside.
Absolutely.
That's what we need to create, because there are ample of people who are holding themselves, who are saying, what am I getting out of it? And that's the reason they've not been able to open and give. Once we open ourselves to give, we are already open. We open our portal to receive as well. That's the reason we need to make this knowledge. My mom used to say, मेरी मम्मा हमेशा मुझे कहती थी, ज्ञान जितना आप देते हो ना, वो घटता नहीं है, वो बढ़ता है. वो इतना बढ़ता है that you will have ample of knowledge after giving it. Because जब आप देना शुरू करते हो, तो वो जो ज्ञान था ना, वो आपका धन बन जाता है. Before that, it was a knowledge. But once you start giving knowledge to everyone around you, it becomes your wisdom.
Wow. Well said.
And that's the reason I've started using my name, Asneha, the wisdom.
Very nice. Beautiful.
It's lovely. I'm really feeling grateful that you have taken the invitation to join in such a short notice and giving us a lot of information, lot of knowledge, and we will connect soon.
Sure. My pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much for all the viewers to watch it. If you really like it, please share it. You don't know whose life can get transformed with this small video. Please share it, like it, and also subscribe the channel, The Asneha Show. We welcome you each moment. Anything that you want to learn or you want to ask, please put it in the comment. And how did you like this interview? Please put it in the comment. What did you like in it? Please put in the comment. Thank you so much.